What's up, boys? It's now week 6 of the league. I legitimately thought about doing this broadcast today live from my bathroom. That'd be pretty appropriate with the way you guys are all playing right now. Anyways, as expected, my team rolled over Andrew. That's last week. That's what I'd like to start with. I told you, Andrew, I was going to destroy you. You put up like 52 against me to my 110. Means my margin of Vic was like 58. Probably not even my highest of the season though, because I think I beat Connor by like 70 the week before. Speaking of Connor, got super unlucky. Probably had the best week of his life with 104. Unfortunately, Jeremy, or probably fortunately I should say, dropped a 131 on him. So that was fun to watch. JD improved to 3-2. Connor fell to 3-2. Loses for the second straight week. Everything is almost right in the world when that scenario works out. Anyways, I'm a little bit sick this week, so it's going to be kind of reserved on the smack talk. Tom was bitching me about his team getting higher in the power rankings now that he won his second game in a row. The only thing he didn't account for was that that second game came against Fowler, so that doesn't really count. Tom, you might move up like one spot in the power rankings or something, but I still might have Bill ahead of you, which is hilarious because Bill lost again. He's now 1-5, best 1-5 team in history, though. Don't worry about it, Bill. We look around the league from Monday night, the ending scores. RP eked out an 8-point victory over Nick. That was kind of surprising, but not really. I mean, both those teams are middle of the pack, middle of the road. It's going to be interesting to see what RP does next week against Connor. It's a huge matchup. Yeah, Kyle beat Bill as expected. Cobb got a free win over Jordan. Congrats, Cobb. He's 4-1 with me. I mean, there's a lot of separation, boys, when you look around the league between the top 3 teams, Kyle, me, and Cobb, versus you idiots. And then you got Tom beat Fowler, who put up 63 this week. That's probably a high point in Fowler's season so far, so congrats, Eric, on that. Anyways, moving on. This week, like I was saying, some interesting matchups. I mean, anytime you have the top 2 teams in the league going at it, it's going to be a lot of fun. Kyle, I would say that I would just kill you. Obviously, my team's still best offense in the league, 549 through 5 weeks. You do the math, that's about 110 a game. That's fun. That's exactly what I put up this week, too, 110. So I'd like to say I could do that again against Kyle, but I don't believe I can, because Breeze is on bye, unfortunately. So my quarterback situation, I don't even know who I'm starting there yet. Won't know until Friday, really, but that's going to be fun. Either way, it's going to be a great matchup versus Kyle. I'm going to predict me to win, of course, but I mean, worst case scenario, I lose, and then next week I just get a free win against Jordan to stay at 5-2 and head of the division. What else? A couple other good ones here. JD versus Jordan. That is not a good one, though. 2 teams heading in the opposite direction. JD's team is pretty solid, especially now that Ryan Matthews is back. Whereas Jordan's team is just very, very bad. When he actually wants to put guys on the field, they're not terrible. I think Jordan had like 3 guys playing last week, and they got 42 points. So, I mean, yeah, Jordan, if you could just do that all year with everyone, 126 a game, you'd probably never lose. Except in very rare situations, but it's not the case right now. If Jordan actually starts playing again, he might have a chance, but it's unlikely. So JD gets a win. He improves to 4-2. Super good. Bill versus Nick. I mean, the projections say 106, 105. That doesn't mean anything. Take a look at the matchup a little more. I mean, Matt Ryan is playing Oakland for Nick. That's like 25. His projection is only 17 for some reason. And Roethlisberger versus Tennessee, same difference. It's going to be like 25 for Big Ben, so that's pretty even. Frank Gore is somehow better than Ray Rice. I don't believe it. Actually, Ray Rice is favored by 2. Turner is favored over Fred Jackson. Nick, I don't know why you traded for Fred Jackson. That was retarded. Just give Connor Peyton Manning for no reason. Fred Jackson is projected for 6. I'd be surprised if he got 2. He has 8 points through the first 5 weeks. Yeah, he's been injured, but I mean, I don't see why, this week is suddenly just going to be all better. I mean, CJ Spiller's out right now too. Smart choice would have been to get the Shard choice from Tom instead of Fred Jackson, because I see him starting in like a week. Jeremy Curley is a Jets wide receiver apparently for Nick. I have no idea who that is. Malcolm Floyd I've heard of for Bills. Floyd gets the edge. Yeah, I mean, I'm breaking down this matchup because this is probably one of the most fun ones of the week. Scotty White versus Calvin. I guess Calvin is fair to give the advantage to. Crabtree versus Sean. That's a toss-up. Gronk versus Scott Chandler. Clearly favors Nick with Gronk. Steelers D and Cardinals D. Steelers are playing Tennessee. Another matchup, like, I don't understand why the projection is just 5 points for Tennessee. Steelers D against Tennessee. Tennessee is garbage. Don't even have a quarterback right now. Hasselbeck does not count. He's in dreamland. And then Cardinals D versus Buffalo. I don't even know what to make of that. Blair Walsh versus David Akers is like a wash. This game is a wash. I'm just going to give it to Bill because I know he wants his first win. So if Bill wants it more, Bill gets the win. What else we have this week? Fun one in Connor versus RP. Both those teams have a chance of making the playoffs. I don't understand that one either. Like, my division is just so much tougher than the other one. Like, the other one is Kyle, who's 5-0, and Cobb, who's 4-1, and then I think the rest of the teams have a negative record, like 2 and 3 or worse. Whereas my division is me 4-1, Connor 3-2, RP 3-2, JG 3-2, Andrew 2-3. That's only because he lost to me last week, and then Big Money sucks. He's 1-4. But I mean, like, yeah, those 4 teams in my division are probably going to make the playoffs. Me, JD, Connor, and RP. And then from the other one, it's just Kyle and Cobb. And then, they're running away from the pack right now, especially with the matchups this week. Not for Kyle, but for Cobb, too. Like, another 3-1 this week against Big Money. I mean, Big Money's going to go down to 1-5. Cobb, on the flip side, 5-1. It's another free win this week, although he's only projected for 76 somehow. Andrew and Tom was like a toss-up. Tom's been bitching. His team has put up like a decent amount of points the last 2 weeks. I guess I give it to him, and Andrew's team is going in the wrong direction. And yeah, and then back to Connor versus RP. I mean, this is a big matchup of the week. I'm going to give it to RP because Connor's team sucks. Even with Peyton Manning, it's just bad luck. Like, he traded away, or I don't even know, like, he's not playing Romo anymore, but Peyton's been struggling this year, so those struggles are going to continue for Connor. As much as I don't want to say that RP gets a win, RP is starting Donald Brown at this point. I know it's only Wednesday. Donald Brown is out with 0 points, so I'm sure RP's team will pick it up and get past that projected to lose by 1 that they have right now. Although Matt Schaub could just get raped by Packers D. Reggie Bush playing St. Louis, 16 is probably fair. Wes Walker versus Seattle, if he has a touchdown, it's way more than 9. I don't understand that one. Projections are just the dumbest thing that I really don't mean anything. Like, Foster versus, he's only 17 versus Green Bay's defense, which is the middle of the pack, like, against the run, so that could go up. He could easily have 2 touchdowns, like he's most of their offense anyways. LaShore, though, could easily go down. Antonio Brown could easily go down. James Jones could probably go up for Packers. Fred Davis, 4 is probably pretty fair. Like, unless it's Gronkowski or Jimmy Graham, I don't know why tight ends are ever projected for anything over 5. Like, it's just stupid. Like, those 2 are the only ones I know every week are going to get touchdowns. Ravens D versus Vikings D, wash, toss-up. Although Ravens D is playing Dallas, it's pretty bad, never mind. Probably the edge over Washington RG3, who was healthy this week, I saw. And kickers are just a wash. So yeah, good game. I don't even want to predict it. I think I already said RP, but I mean, either way, I don't care. One of you guys is 4-2, the other one's 3-3. Definitely still making my division more respectable and comfortable though than the other one. So anyways, like I said, reserved this week, not heavy on the smack. I'm kind of sick and tired. I got to go to class in like 15 minutes, so I'm just going to cut this right here. Do the power rankings later today. Not much is going to change. It's Kyle, me, and Cobb in the top 3 slots, and the rest it doesn't really matter because you guys are just peons fighting for those other 3 playoff spots. Alright, suck it, boys. Have a good night.